I think the saturation turned off. So that's really cool. Spent all that time yesterday getting the saturation on and then having it not work the next day. That's really cool. Um, I will fix it tomorrow because I will not be doing all that again. Okay. I still need to plug in my controller because maybe I was drawing to the last second. That's none of your business. That's the wrong one. Oh, put that back in there. My bad. My flash drive is where all my stream stuff goes. Don't worry about it. It's none of your business. Um, help. There it is. There she is. There she is. Okay. Did I update this? It's updated now. Okay, anyway, this can go. There she is. Game capture. Pyre. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're generally ready. Emotionally, that's up for debate. I don't know about all that. Godspeed. I hope the shower goes well. Okay, Ridge of Gold. We had another right before we went to liberate everybody, right? I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I think I picked Sea of Solis. I hope I picked the Sea of Solis. Yes! I did, thank God. I missed her. Okay. Bertrude. That's stupid. Gay. Sir Gilman. It's too bad I hate being rich, so. Good bingo remembering. Good bingo remembering. Ugh, I hate the saturation turned down like this. It makes me look ill. So have fun living in the Dark Ages. You find Gay gazing down into the depths. The water is so very beautiful, and yet it's very dangerous. They always said it's very dangerous if you fall in or drink enough of it. But the scribes, they've protected us, and they're watching, I just know. Even out here in the waters of the Under King Oars. They urge us on, I feel it, I just know it. There's no denying that the north current sends you quickly on your way. Perhaps it is the thought of reaching land again, but you can sense a spring at everybody's step. Yes, I love quickness. Vocations for me, you shouldn't have. Gay seems to be talking to the Black Wagon's walls again, though this time something seems to come over her. Little brother, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? You are unsure whether to check in on her or leave her be. I'm gonna let her go. You sense now is not the time to interrupt, and that Gay is on the verge of confronting some long-dormant emotions which she ought to face. They always said that there was something wrong with me, but they wouldn't tell me that. Tell me what? They wouldn't say. They said I was moon-touched, but so what? So then the scribes, they called me here. They were the ones that brought me here, not those people. They were so cruel. They were always so cruel. I didn't have a little brother at the time. No one that I recall, really, although so much of it back then. I can't tell how much of it I dreamt. Most of it. I wouldn't want it to be true. But I remember that they threw me out. They decided they would throw me out. And then the scribes, and let the scribes take care of me, they said. The scribes, they would take care of me. It was so very quiet here, and I was all alone again, although I think I liked it more, being alone down here, than being alone back there. Everybody's alone down here, and so it makes me feel less alone somehow. Back there, why, I would sometimes see families, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, but here, there was hardly anyone at all. But I knew I was close to the scribes. I knew that they were in the sky above, and I did search for them up there, you know? And then one night I found them. I saw the stars and they were falling to the ground, and I thought, why is it the scribes themselves are crying? Are they sad, and maybe are they sad for me? Well, that was when I first saw you, little brother. With your help, I could get close to the scribes. That way, maybe they could answer all my questions, don't you think? But I'm so very glad I found you and the others. I'm finally not alone. I'm finally not alone, and more importantly, I think sometimes I feel that way, that I'm not alone. Maybe as we get closer, I will get to feel that way more often, being here or being anywhere with you and all my friends. She falls silent. Though you were concerned for her at first, you sense that now she is at peace. She wanders off, paying you no notice in the least. You sense you have a better understanding of her now. Love her. Oh, it's literally the second one. Vagrancy. Oh my god, that's so sad. She failed to meet basic cognitive standards and had no place or family in the Commonwealth. That's so sad. What the fuck? She's a special child left abandoned, and despite her seemingly simple nature, she possessed a strange affinity for the old ways. One day, she was taken in by the authorities. When she revealed her fixation about the scribes, she was deemed witless. And when no one claimed responsibility for her, she was cast in exile. On the downside, she had wandered aimlessly in search of more clues about the legendary heroes who so fascinate her. I'm glad I don't have any intention of releasing her. I feel like it'd be cruel to put her back in the Commonwealth, you know? At least she has friends down here. Please talk to me. Oh my god. Sandra, I'm begging. Please come back. I miss you so much. I don't really have anything. I don't have anybody I care to teach right now. You excuse yourself from the others to go pore over the Book of Rites and its mysteries. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Oh. I guess I'll go really fast today. The 8 scribes who composed the book, their influence and their experience spreads through the pages into the willing reader's deepest consciousness. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. Thanks, book.
You are nothing, reader. Nothing but a mindless simpleton.
What are you doing
every
here?
Action is a stain upon the legacy of the 8 scribes. The rites have been a long-held secret to keep out those such as you.
Okay, but I can read. So clearly you did a bad job. You wake from what little sleep you managed this past night. Once more the voice tormented you within your dreams. You attempt to rid your memory of it. If the voice truly is that of Archjustice Androbeles 9, himself, as Wilder had indicated, then none of you are likely to receive too warm a welcome should you regain your freedom. I forgot we're fighting Tamitha today. Oh, just kidding. Here are the... It's Edwin! Everyone keep together. Everyone keep together. Here in the steady currents of the Sea of Solace, you can encounter a messenger imp come to deliver news and rumors from the other side. The news this time pertains to Hedwyn, whom you liberated at the False Lamb. You learn Hedwyn had returned safely to the Commonwealth, where he was clothed and welcomed, his past transgressions all forgiven. He was to be groomed for a leadership position of his choice, whether on the council or the blood board, or each equally as lucrative and secretive as well. Hi, glad you're here to hear about Hedwyn and what he's up to on the surface. However, he refused before the stunned council members could do anything about it. He left them. He since made contact with Wilfred's agents and is working together with them. Thus, the ranks of the revolution go stronger. Per the messenger custom, the last part of the message was transcribed from Hedwyn word for word, and says, "Keep going, I'll see you here." And the messenger imp, you think the messenger imp for relaying this information. Soon your companions are all abuzz about it. Well done, Headwind, my boy. I know you can do it. Yeah, that's how it's done, Headwind. Right behind you, chum. Kriha! Tizo is happy to hear Headwind is well back in the Commonwealth. A glorious example Headwind sets for all of us. May that boy's spirit infect the lot of ye as would a plague. I always thought Headwind was looking for someone out there back home. Do you think he found her? The news of Headwind's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Yeah! Kriha indeed. Yeah, baby! Okay, I don't currently wish to commence the rite, but speak your truth. Hey guys, come on in. Say now, whatever happened to that smiley guy Headwind? Did he really get out of here like I've been hearing, or what? What the hell is this? Permanently gains 1 quick. That's kind of sex, to be honest. Oh. There's 2. I don't really... What the hell is this? A lot of the shit I just don't need. No, oh, I know! It's so sad that he's gone, but I'm, like, glad for him, but also, come back. Well, see you around, guys. Just a little check, just a little check. I miss Sandra. Please come back. I swear to God, if they don't let me talk to her at least once by the end of the game, I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, everybody pray for me. I don't have a lot of confidence. It's been way too long since I played the game last. As the sky above the huckle of auras darkens, your companions watch in silence and await the commencing of the rites. Bertrude speaks up after a time. Ye stars, now burn for us. Now everything is ready and the stars begin to shine once more, precisely as foretold. Fucking love the soundtrack. It's so good. Thank you, thank you. None of this Titan Star crap. Okay, that's going in the garbage. Not after what happened the other time. Okay, I'm actually gonna turn my fan on. Hold on. It's too quiet in here.
I am still very cross with you, you know. To think I saw in you a worthy heir. Not just to the legacy of the Night Wings, but to the future of the Commonwealth. That traitor Volfred. Only a
Okay,
fool
much
would
better.
be seduced by his audacious promises and his dangerous ideas.
Okay, but like, weren't you...
That, dear,
Oh wait, they never met. Never mind. I was like, weren't you horny? But no, he wasn't. He was not
I
horny.
have no choice but to explain it thus, so even you could understand.
I'm also thirsty, but I once again keep forgetting to fill up my water bottle.
Some of us
So
still
far
have
away.
duties to uphold.
Observe, sisters, the wastrels of the Commonwealth return to mock us once again. Half-witted fools, the lot of them. One would think they would have heeded caution in the face of overwhelming evidence, but no, they decided to let Pamitha fly free. Pamitha, who nearly doomed the Highwing remnants with her traitorous intent, and who was so duplicitous that even still the Commonwealth saw fit to punish her. And now she has returned to their waiting arms, even as we rot. You know, we're sexy. Literally, you're so right. It's the revolution. It's the revolutionary mindset. Perhaps it is for the best. Knowing Pamitha, she is wont to bring us more chaos and destruction, whether purposely or not, than my true sisters and I could ever dream. I shall never understand why that damned embarrassment of a blood sister deigned to come all this way to play against my sympathies, only to scoot off again. An insult so elaborate as I have ever heard. She dons her mask once more. Enough! Let us end this quickly, sisters. Oh no, I forgot.
Go on, then. Tizo,
Pray for me, everybody!
Bertrude, Volfred.
Not happy about this. Prepare yourself, everyone. Come forth, you Commonwealth scum. Sisters, show them no... I mean, Tizo's the best character, straight up. Like... out of these three. Well, that's not true. Bertrude is still pretty good.
Now begin.
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
A stroke of luck is all.
Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. It's fine.
To glory, laid bare.
Inner glory? Okay. Nope. You're going to jail. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Ooh. Oh,
the orb
balls.
slips from your clutches. Oof.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. To be honest. Okay, Bertrude. Okay, Bertrude. Thank you. Okay, Bertrude I can use. Tizo I can use. Volfred I cannot. Oh, jeez.
Woe is you.
God. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Foul for the night wings.
Awesome.
The orb
That's fine. It was just once. It was just once. It's fine. We got it.
The orb.
His stamina is insane now. Who did this? Oh, damn, jeez, thank you. How patently absurd to be losing once more to this filth. Is this what you wanted, Pambatha, to get inside my head? Damn you, that I cannot get you out. Ever the burden, little sister, ever the burden. Stand ready then, you dregs of the Commonwealth. My sisters and I shall vanquish you here, as our sisters on the other side shall tear you apart, your nation. Oh, good. Oh, awesome. Okay, Wolfred, you need to pass immediately. Thank you. Oh, God! Oh, no! I don't know what it is! That felt fake, to be honest. Oh, darn. Oops.
Tizo banished.
Ow, garbage. Oh, never mind. God is real. Pass it to Tizo.
There.
Oh, God. Get you. Never mind. I'm basically Jesus Christ and could play with literally any character, even if it's Wilfred the worst one. So jot that down. Basically,
The right.
I'm really good at video games. No need to clap. Okay, anyway. Thank you! Oh, what a good start. Okay. We have been vanquished for the while, but our sisters on the other side shall crush the Commonwealth with or without our aid.
There is much to learn from this experience. That Wilfred always was a little slow.
It's been a while since my last outings in the rites. Begging for your continued patience as I recollect the way. Oh. Sapling shall automatically... I don't even need to read this one.
Old 100 lines.
Okay.
May misfortune find you ere the turning of the stars.
Thanks, dude. He's like, I hope you die before you get here next time. Thanks. Wow. Real kind. Alright, that was a good win. That was a good win. Yes. Yes. There proves little time for rest at the Black Wagon after your fellow exiles overcame the essences in a rather one-sided contest. Those afflicted with banishment sickness seem to be doing better, at least, and express gratitude to Tizo, Bertrude, and Wolfred for their efforts. Just then the lone minstrel appears before you. No words escape his lips. You can guess full well what he has just come to indicate to you, and follow him back out into the darkness. It's a liberation, right? I'm basically Jesus. Don't worry about it. The stars above seem to be few and fading, and yet one still shines defiant. Thank you. I didn't even see that message. No, but okay. Yesterday I was on probability of success 62. Who are we fighting against? Just curious. Cringe. Okay. No, I was on the phone with a friend of mine the other day. And he was like, oh, what's your favorite song in Pyre? And I was like, oh, probably The Herald, which is this one. It's really good. This is the song. Like, the Oud Milde song that we heard a couple times last week. I tried to find it in the little loot thingy, but it wasn't there, which sucks. But that one's really good. This one's really good. He picked one of the songs with lyrics. I was like, why? Love him and everything, but that's jail. That's a prison sentence. You notice that the lone minstrel is standing there with you regarding the night sky. The gate guardian and I, we have paid witness to the liberation rites upon the fall of Salam for a long time. We have seen so much. And so, I am a bit taken aback is all, to see something which I have never seen. You look up upon the stars together for a while, then. I wish for you good fortune and the wisdom of the scribes on your ascent. The lone minstrel leaves you there alone under the night. It has grown very late, and you need rest. The black wagons shall have to take flight come morning. With lyrics, I know! That's jail! We won, yeah. I won the Sea of Solis, sorry. Right, because I'm basically Jesus Christ. It was with the 3 hard characters, which was terrible. Just a gentle check on Sandra. I love you, Sandra. So, sure. I wonder if Wolfred has a little thingy. Up. Oops. Okay. Oh, we don't even get Emperor's Ascent or Fall. We're skipping right to the... So... Oh. You do 3 hard get... Hell yeah! Woo! Yeah. I'm really good at video games. Literally don't... We have nothing to worry about this liberation ride because I'm so good. I'm literally so good. Despite being 2 to 1, apparently, with these guys, which is a little embarrassing. Something appears different now about the sacred mountain west of here. The lands near Emperor's Ascent and Emperor's Fall appear ashen. On the other hand, the once precarious regions below, which you know as Temple High Road and Temple Cistern, seem swept clean by the elements. Wolfred observes all this alongside you. It is as though the entire downside now is well aware that soon the cycle of the rites shall cease to turn. The weather lately has been very much unusual, to say the least. In this case, however, it appears to have afforded us a bit of a shortcut. We should be able to make a landing closer to the Scribe's Gate now. Just as well, I think all of us are feeling rather more on edge these days. A swifter journey to the summit means we can all conserve our strength for the coming trial. Okay. Tizo... Bertrude. Well, I'm not using Bertrude. Die. Well, I might, but... Tizo is more likely. Well, I'm actually kind of good with Bertrude, to be honest. She's not as bad as Wolfred. You arrive once more among the solemn beauty of Mount Elodiel. It appears that Lendl and the accusers have already arrived along the other route. Just a little check, just a little check. I miss you! Please come back! With some time to spare after having landed, you join Tizo on a brief expedition to the monument of Molten Relief. Sandra, plus, I know, me too! Ah! Greetings to you once again, great-grandfather. You should know how often I think of you, more often these days than even than before. The friends whom I now serve, I think they could use your help, if you are willing to impart it. You know I do not like to ask you favors, but I think this is important. You return to the wagon, and once he has finished paying his respects, you have occasion once more to pursue your vacations. Free glory, sheesh. Oh. Tizo, stop speaking. I know it's terrible. I'm scared when he speaks. Petrified, really. Tizo seems to be in the midst of conversation with the lone minstrel as you approach the two of them. The little imp appears perturbed about something. And above all, he was very, very loyal. Fiercely so, in fact. All throughout the land knew better than to underestimate him, in spite of his little stature. In that respect, Tizo, and in many others, I might add, your great-grandfather was very much like you. Kreha? Tizo seems to be asking the lone minstrel to confirm he is not playing some sort of prank. I am being serious. Have you known me to be the jesting sort? Krehum. Tizo seems to be admitting the lone minstrel has always been sincere with him. Just so. Then please do not integrate yourself, for you are not his only heir, but you are my remaining link to him, and thus to all the eight. And more importantly, you are my friend. Freya! Tizo is grateful to the lone minstrel for his kind words and considers him a friend as well. The Night Wings need you now, more so than ever. The lone minstrel turns to you. Is that not so, reader? Of course. Hard decline. Hello? You concur the lone minstrel's assessment of Tizo as a most remarkable and irreplaceable member of the group. He is an extraordinary imp indeed. At this, Tizo reaches out to you and gives you an imp hug! Greehawk! Tizo is grateful to you and for your kindness and your support of him. Tizo bounds off happily as the lone minstrel looks on. And there he goes. Thank you indeed, reader. Tizo sometimes loses sight of all that makes him special, a quality uncharacteristic of his kind, but not so much uncommon among yours. Tizo! Once there was a time when he was the sole imp able to conduct the rites. Since then, however, other triumvirates have found imps with the capacity for it. They make for useful allies, no? More than willing to conduct the rites whilst having no desire to leave this place, although little Tizo does have dreams of visiting the Commonwealth. In any case, I am certain he shall continue to serve the Nightwings faithfully. The lone minstrel bows his head on his way out, bidding you a good rest of the afternoon. I am studying in private. You locate a secluded area nearby where you should be able to study the Book of Rites. Through a greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Presence. I don't care. You attune yourself to the strange and mystic properties of the Book of Rites, embracing such as possible that which cannot be explained or truly known. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within you cannot tell. Tenacity. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay. Again, you stand before Scribe's Gate, where the Gate Guardian regards you all above an archway carved from stone. The exiles of the Nightwings, you must know by now that once the stars no longer shine, the rites shall cease. For now, step forth. Except for you, Tariq, you stay right there. Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings prepared, and as for me, you shall not blaspheme under the gate again. Do we understand each other, Tariq? Aye, Celeste. I apologize for my behavior before. I shall adhere more strictly to my duties. Be sure of it. Now, each of you come forward. Please state your names and what it is that you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. One by one, your companions cross the gate until it is your time to do so, and you follow them in turn. The Gate Guardian regards you all, then waves you through towards the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Am I free to accompany them, Celeste, or shall I remain here? She looks at him for a while. You are free to accompany them, Tariq. As you will, Celeste. Until we meet upon the summit, then. Tariq's our guy. He's our man. It's too bad he's a little bit ugly, but don't worry about it. he has the sex appeal of being able to play the guitar, so it's not as bad. Just checking, just checking, just checking. Yes, can we hang out? Oh. I don't think I'll have anything to buy, but sure. Oh, it's you guys. Well, come on in, I guess. You got here right on time, because I was just thinking, maybe I'd close a little early here, you know? Business has been real good and everything. It's just, it's been a little slow in spots. A little slow is all. So I was thinking, maybe I should do a sale. What would you say to that? Sure. I don't care. You suggest a Falcon Wand at a sale might be a good idea to liven things up a bit. Huh, well, I guess maybe that's a way to look at things, and so then I am gonna think about it, stew on it a while, but no promises, okay? So, you buying something here or what? If it's not, yes, a scoop of Stardust, I don't care. Luckily, I will be purchasing from you today. The bearer can banish adversaries by flicking the orb into them. That sounds terrible. I will not do that. Imagine throwing the orb. Would not be me. Okay, anyway, have a good day. Wait, he's fully... No, he's not. Let me just hook him up a little bit. There you go, buddy. She's fully... Imagine giving Wilfred a talisman. They're leaving, Dad. Just look at how much we got this time. Okay. How to sustain oneself with food and drink in such a place as this. The less said of it, the better. Do not complain, observe, and above all, keep moving. Sources of sustenance avail themselves to those with keener sense. In warmer climates, search the ground at break of day for subterraneans. Subterraneans? In colder places, dig for them. Give them purpose. Drinking pools are rare, but moisture in abundance outside of the sandfolds. Some is poisonous. Take only what you need. The downside limits any opportunity for access, but it provides enough amenities to meet the needs of life. One who withstands it cannot help but feel a sense of gratitude. Love you, Ron! He's just a little guy. Okay, after this rite, I'm gonna go get water, because I'm dying. Once more, the time has come... Nope, said the right. Time has come for the liberation rite, where one among you can go free if you prevail. Freedom is likewise at stake for your adversaries, the accusers. As your companions gather under the fall, awaiting the commencement of this vital rite, the lone minstrel finds you and regards you in his calm fashion. Night is falling. These moments prior to each commencement, I must admit they give me a pause, knowing so much is at stake during the trial that is to come. Tell me something, would you, reader, to ease the waiting for us both. I have traveled far and wide, even beyond these lands. However, the Commonwealth I know only through word and song. I sometimes think on what life would be like out there. If you were not ensnared within this place, free to roam your country, what would you have done with it all your days and years, rather than striving here under the stars? Oh my god, I would have been in the ocean! Oh. Okay, actually, Viva la Revolution. Just kidding. Perhaps it was inevitable that you were to be cast into exile. You cannot abide the state of things within the Commonwealth. There is so much needing to be changed there. It seems then that you would face a greater challenge there than even here. Your Commonwealth, it sounds to be a country rather set upon its ways. But the sea! I am... Ocean man, take me by the hand. However, as we know, leftists have no fun. Of course, that is the nature and ambition of the plan of which you are a part. May your actions here help bring about the future you desired on the other side. Just then the lone minstrel looks forth, and you see that it is time. The stars above, though faint, begin to burn. I love how dramatic all do they keep adding more? Like, this is getting a little ridiculous.
Stars that yet remain aflame align once more over the sacred fall of Solium.
Solium bad.
Here that the 8 scribes
Cringe.
the glorious tradition
I refuse to say it properly.
The glorious tradition which you and that instigator Wolfred seek to undermine.
Yeah, it's happening, folks. Rookie, it's his time.
Adversaries in this liberation rite achieve instead what they desire. May the
Wow,
accusers
thanks, guys.
quickly quench those flames of yours.
Okay.
Let us get
Thanks,
on
man.
with the
I'm still no, me too, me too. The stakes are so high. We're gonna save him though. We're gonna save him though. The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the accusers, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. Go ahead, Lendl. Can't wait to hang out with you, man. Poised as ever, Lendl steps forward and reaches for his mask. I was branded Lendl the Liar. Once I reclaim my liberty, the name shall be forgotten, and my rightful station in the Commonwealth shall be restored. Nightwings, you may have prevailed against me when we last met here upon this sacred site, but the many years since then have taught me much. I shall not fail again. Yet you still hold so much resentment for your adversaries. Is that not so, Lendl? Resentment is too kind a word for it. They are cheaters, one and all, unfairly favored by those scribes, while those such as myself must struggle endlessly for such a chance. Now come, my accusers, let us vanquish those undeserving oafs and prove now to the scribes that they were fools to favor the likes of them. Oh, he dons his mask once more. I am ready. Oh, poor baby. I'm Lendl. Okay, Nightwings, on whose behalf shall you conduct this liberation rite? Choose quickly. May you heed your heart in making your choice, reader. I trust you are properly prepared. Sorry. I just added a word. Love that. I trust you are prepared to play the hymns with me, Tariq. Always, Celeste.
Whom do you endeavor to return?
Good choice there, chum. Though if I get out of here, I don't know what you're gonna do without me. Me too, to be honest. Okay.
Sir Gilman.
A glorious night this is fast shaping up to be. Is that not so? Rookie, baby. Okay. What are we thinking? Big Bertrude or Tizo? Or Gay, I guess. Gay is hard. For me. Because she, like, takes a second to get started. It's fucking awful. Okay. Bertrude, Tizo, or Gay. I'm not doing both. Tizo? Okay.
Tizo.
Scree Hawk! Tizo's more than willing to help Rookie get home.
Very well.
Come then, Nightwings, and look upon me one last time, for by dawn I shall be free, while you all wallow in the terrible defeat we have in store for you. I hate that they're both gigantic.
Commence.
Ah, you're a bitch. Get it? I didn't realize they had so much. You imp! He singles out Tiza from across the sacred grounds. The indignity which you have wrought upon me all these long years, tonight it shall be washed away as I at last return unto my posts. Long had I toiled in this abominable place, only for you, pathetic wretch that you are, you, of all things, to thwart me and my accusers in our moment of triumph. I was thinking, this song? You insane for that. It was a small consolation knowing that the Nightwings fell apart soon after, a misfortune you dauntless wrought yourself. As for we have clawed our way back up to this mountaintop, you sniveling, lonesome little beast. And this time, things are going to transpire in a very different manner. Chill, Lendl. Yeah, just you watch. But Tizo just stares right back at him, betraying no emotion. Then he closes up his mask. Certain imp expressions resist translation. Suffice it to say, Tizo does not hold Lendl in high esteem. Transpire, LMAO. It seems Tizo does not hold Lendl's brother. I'm steaming. Okay, Tizo, say it. Then he does his mask once more. Why you? How dare you raise your weakling voice at me, you blasted Nightwings? Would that we could all go free, that I might have you arrested and sentenced once again. Tizo said, now get out of my way! Okay, kill me. Speak your truth. Seized chance. Okay, I have to lure one of the demons out. Preferably both, to be completely honest with you. But that one's good. Why is this so easy all of a sudden? I'm not that good. Now, accusers, grant me your auras and your anger that we may finally secure our rightful victory against these demons whom we face. He is channeling the auras of his triumvirate and their strengths combined with his... I'll be right back. What a terrible place to pause. My bad. My bad. For the bingo players out there, that was my mom. He is channeling the auras of his triumvirate and their strength combined with his. This must be the aura gain. Please don't. Okay, that's great. Ooh. Love that.
That Lendl yearns to regain his status.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Would you deny him that?
Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Maybe a little as a treat, but it's fine.
Pyre now burns no more brightly than the other.
It's fine. They're really easy to literally just walk around.
Your adversary's Pyre now falls short of yours.
Oops, I accidentally didn't fly somehow. Can you, Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. We got it. I know, they're just standing there.
The rite is nearly ended.
Okay, it's not flying for some reason. Okay. When one of those get one, when I'm, my beloved,
And there it is.
that was it? Okay.
The Night Wings proved their worth. Rather
I'm basically Jesus Christ of Pyre. Got him! Yep. Thank you.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen
Get out of here, King!
the
Get back to your mom!
appointed
Love you,
by the
Rookie.
Night Wings shall be free. Absolved of all misdeeds. Return to glory.
Rookie, love you! Who loves you?
His adversary
Yes, you
and
did
all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Blast you, Nightwings! Again, you cheated me! Have you no pride at all in this tradition? I like how the statue of the little guy, like the 8th scribe of the same, like, race, is the one that rises. So, what now? I guess I'm supposed to jump into this waterfall thing back here, and then that's it. Home free. Home free! He's gonna be with his mom. Yeah! Something comes over him then. Now listen to me, chums. Don't any of you go thinking you're gonna miss me, yeah? You're gonna do just fine, even without old Rookie Greentail there to keep an eye out on all the time, even though the rest of you are just a bunch of slowpokes and all that. Me, I'm gonna be so busy drinking myself silly on Commonwealth stock, I'm sure I'm soon to forget each and every one of you. But just in case I don't, you be sure to stop by and visit me if you get back there too. Just look for Mama Greentail's shop, right in the heart of town. You can't miss it. So yeah, stop by and say hi, you know? Now, I think I gotta go, so, excuse me. He drops into the shimmer pool and disappears within, although you can still hear him going on about something. Whoa, let me tell you, this is weird in here! Hey, it's starting! Uh-oh, wait! Rookie has earned back his freedom. He's so silly.
Godspeed, Rookie Greentail.
Bye, doggy. I miss you!
The scribes are watching even now. Watching as their glorious tradition draws to a close.
I'm literally so not happy about this. Me too. He's so silly. Are you serious right now? Did you see that? That was cruel.
Now take your execrable companions someplace else.
Okay, my bad. Sandra, please speak to me. You return to the wagon after having prevailed against the accusers in the liberation rite. Such a glorious night this turned out to be. Crew hero. Ha! Tizo's pleased that Rookie is finally free. He's simply too good. He's been the highest guy forever, which is really funny. You succeeded in liberating Rookie, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. Our plan approaches a key turning point. Let us ensure it soon comes to fruition, not only for ourselves here, but for our companions and our loved ones in the Commonwealth. But we have little time now for reflection into this. Look yonder, reader. The stars demand we go already. Let us help them usher in the end of all this. Already? You turn your attention to the glimmer of the stars. Their current rate of disappearance suggests another liberation rite should be coming very soon. Wow. Yeah, we're getting closer to the end. Okay. 69%. Okay, but it looks like we'll at least have one more chance. I was concerned that that was going to be our last go. But it's looking... I guess I picked one. My bad. I don't know who I picked, but here we go. Now the stars bid you to return to the Glade of Lu, where you shall stand against the Pyre Hearts once again. Your adversary, Deluge, likely knows the cycle of the rites is drawing to a close. His last remaining chance to earn the favor of the scribes, then regain his freedom, likely hinges on the outcome of this next rite. The cycle of the rites is soon to end. The exiles of the downside striving to be free, your adversaries, your companions, even you yourself are running out of time. Yes, babe. Sir Gilman, of course. What do you have to say? After the liberation rite, you find Sir Gilman in an uncharacteristically quiet and contemplative mood. He salutes you crisply with his tale. Glory to you, Master Reader, and glory to the noble Rookie Greentail. Long may he prosper in the Commonwealth. And in so doing, may he benefit the plan into which we have all been thrust. He then falls silent for a time. You sense him growing very emotional. Oh no, they were friends! In noble Rookie, this knight found a kindred spirit, Master Reader. One of questionable honor, the greatest cunning, and such blinding speed as to befit a minstrel's tale. This knight fears our triumvirate lost something irreplaceable in him. Of course! This knight is also pleased that Rookie has achieved his freedom, very much so. And furthermore, this knight shall now continue training even harder than before. Rookie Greentail, this knight shall train on until time as he is swifter than the jagged lightnings of the deathless tempest. I know, it's so sad. When the characters are sad that their friends are gone, it almost makes me not want to free any of them. But anyway. Now, Master Reader, this knight must beg his leave of you, for it is his time, not for his rest, but for his training. Know that he is very grateful for you and your wisdom and your guidance in these rites. Between yourself and Master Ruki, you have instilled within this knight an unshakable resolve. He bows low and bids you a good evening. The accusers formed under Goliathan. He is a big man. He values justice, loyalty, steadfastness. Goliathan... Golathian? Golathian? No, I'm just gonna say Goliathan. Die. There's so many letters. You want me to read it properly? No. He says that the accusers take their name from one of his most accomplished legions from his former military days. All among them, in fact, served the Master General at one time. They represent the stoutest-hearted people of the Empire, who held true to Mur and Goliathan to the end. The golden colors of their raiments are reminiscent of their shining armor in his claim. Ever shall they seek out those with truest spirits and the strongest sense of purpose to replenish their ranks. Oh wait, it's this one. This book cannot accompany you if you should earn your freedom. It is to remain here for your successors, for it is bound together inextricably with us. There is no sorcery, however, to prohibit you from spreading forth its teachings. We charge you to go forth and share what you have learned along your path. Reveal not the rites themselves, nor the existence of this book. Transcend its bounded limitations, for it cannot be transcribed. Any such attempts shall fail. Beware of those who would dare to read it on the other side. Under the guise of seeking wisdom may lurk a much darker desire to undo which we strive to do. Pressed every wrong button before I was able to get out of there. Can we talk? No! I'm literally so upset. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna use Wolfred early, I've decided. At dawn, your companions are prepared to depart. Everyone is silenced. Your travels are to take you back to the Glade of Lu, but soon after the stars shall draw you here again. Literally, I'm so upset. Just a little... Get a little funky with it, you know? Oh, we're here already. Oh! Why do I keep playing the Glade of Lu? I hate the Glade of Lu! Okay, anyway. You sense an unusual presence here, bearing word of your adversary, Sir Deluge. Sir Gilman believes the conditions here are right to train in the ways of the Sea Dominion. That's sorry. It's fine. It was literally my bad for picking mindlessly. Normally, I'm like, chat, what do you want to do? Instead, I just accidentally clicked on one because I'm stupid. Anyway, do we want to fight with Sir Deluge before we start? Or do we want to hang out with Sir Gilman? What do you think? Since you didn't get to choose which star. Sir Gilman, of course. I'd expect nothing less. Gilman, of course. Ooh, a sparring contest. Sandra, I'm literally begging. I don't know why I expect anything else. She's so mean to me. Who among you has the wherewithal to face this knight? Being in the leaves and branches of Cinderroot makes the perfect time for a quick jousting competition, Sir Gilman says. He just needs a partner. One of your companions steps forward. Oh, can I fight with you? I would like to fight with you. At this, Sir Gilman launches into a litany of instruction detailing the specific methods of Sea Dominion ceremonial combat. At last, the two competitors take their positions and rush towards one another. They collide, then flail away, trading blow for blow. It all seems rather senseless. But at last they stop and catch their breath. Sir Gilman approaches you. This knight would have you choose the victor of this bout, Master Reader. Who prevailed? You have no idea how to evaluate what you just saw, but you think it best to humor them. Okay, who do you think? Gilman or Gay? Okay, Gilman will do Gay then. You declare the winner to be Gay. At this, the worm nods sagely. Ah, yes! But this knight still has much to learn and must and much lost honor to regain. Gay congratulates him on an honorable fight. Hooray! The winner is Gay! Hi, Sir Gilman, I love you! Hearts! Sir Gilman is fuming in anger over something so much that you are hesitant to approach him, but you approach him anyway. Exile is too light a sentence for this night! He notices you then and seizes up. He begins acting rather nonchalant, as though his outburst did not just transpire. Oh, greetings to you, noble Master Reader. What brings you to this night this afternoon? You maintain a gentle tone with him and ask whether there is something he might wish to discuss. Sir Gilman could benefit from talking through his woes. He stands there for a time, silent and dejected, but then... Master Reader, this knight cannot escape the horrors of his past. It seems that you would hear them. Then you have this knight's apologies ahead of time for burdening you further with his troubles. Having said that, here, then, are the troubles you requested! You are, of course, familiar with the siege of the Spiral Sanctum. I'm not, actually. For this night, the memory of it is like a wound which will not close. This knight stood there on the front lines whilst the high-wing remnants descended upon us. So furious was their result that our chain of command was ruptured instantly. We of the Sea Dominion, we require orders to perform our duty. Without such orders, why, we surely made a very easy target there that eve. One by one, then two by two, they picked us off, becoming bolder, some of them, shrieking with laughter on the wire. This night, he saw his comrades cast aside like sea flies. How this knight survived, he does not know for certain even now. Perhaps it was that he attempted to pursue and to detain his own knight commander, whom you met when you first met this knight. That cursed Sir Deluge! If not for his craven cowardice, the Spiral Sanctum, it might have held at least a while longer. But instead we were routed, rendered spineless in both form and deed. Sir Deluge was the first to turn and flee as our chain of command crumbled. And as for this knight, he failed to catch his knight commander. He must have looked a coward too. Thus came for the time for penance, and this night, why, he insisted on the only course of action reasonable. He insisted on the sentence to the downside. And, as you can plainly see, his wish was then fulfilled. How absurd that he should re-encounter his old knight commander here soon after. Thus did this knight become obliged once more to Sir Deluge. We took to the waters in the Sea of Solis, where soon we met the Pyre Hearts, a triumvirate exclusive to our kind. It was plain to see that they lacked wherewithal, and Sir Deluge thought he could provide it, the leadership they sought, and his was too much of a coward to decline. As for this knight, being of the Sea Dominion, he had little choice but to comply, or so at first he thought. When he encountered you and the Nightwings, something awakened within him. With so little honor left to lose, and so much left to gain, it became eminently clear that his knight stood a better chance within your ranks than those of Sir Deluge. And there is little left to say. This knight cannot escape his past, and yet he chooses to believe that he was spared that day, not merely by coincidence. Perhaps Under King Ors has plans in store, in which this knight may play a part. Yeah, he was a bitch. This night he clings, however vainly, to that hope. He slithers away, his head bowed low. It seems best to leave him be for now. You sense he feels relieved at having shared all this. That's... Girl, you're my angel. Sir Gilman, I love you. Okay. Crime, literally none. He survived the siege of Spiral, though technically did no wrong. That's so funny. Good for him. He was a knight-errant of the Sea Dominion who saw glory in the Commonwealth, where he became a frontline fighter in the never-ending war against the Harps. In this, he fared much better than most his kind, until the day of the disastrous siege of the Spiral Sanctum, where his entire regiment was destroyed in an ambush. As one of the sole survivors of this incident, Sir Gilman accepted full responsibility for the outcome and volunteered to go into exile as a penance for the failure. He just had survivor's guilt. That's literally so sad. I think I read a little too hard there. Sometimes I voice act, and it's a little goofy, but we have a good time here. We have fun. Whoa, hey guys, let me tell you something real quick. Now, I happen to have heard that Mr. Greentail, he's moved on or something like that, right? Well, I just wanted you to know, he was one of my most favorite customers. And because of that, I'm giving you the same great deals, okay? Oh, thanks, buddy. I hate selling these. They make me literally so sad. The trees in this game are really pretty. The Glade of Lou is gorgeous to look at. But we fought the Chastity here originally, and it was annoying. And it still is annoying. Pleasure doing business with you guys, so, I forgot. Level 19, level 20. He doesn't have a talisman. Here you go. I like that it lets you keep the rest. That's pretty sex. Wait, what the fuck? Big Bertrude has one too. There she is. Oh, she's a level 20. Never mind. Okay. Ugh, okay, I really gotta go get water. I'm on the brink of death over here, and maybe I'll pee a little as well. Who's to say? I will return promptly. Okay, I'm back now. Okay, let's get to it. Let's jump in. Everything is set for the rite to commence, and all is quiet amid the untamed flora at the Glade of Lugh. All there is left to do is wait for nightfall to set in. Whatever. Thank you. It is good to be back. Also, good bingo remembering. You observe Sir Gilman sliding back and forth, back and forth. You sense something is weighing on his mind. This night is not a night at all. This knight betrayed his former commander, abandoned his brethren of the Sea Dominion. But what is knighthood even? What is knighthood if it is means having to follow such a craven as Sir Deluge? Cease this nonsense, Sir Gilman. Focus on the right. Focus on the right. Focus on the right. He notices you finally. Oh, Master Reader, this knight did not see you there just now, such as was his preoccupation with the task at hand. Know that this knight stands prepared. He has no misgivings whatsoever when it comes to battling his ex-triumvirate. Please consider letting this knight participate, for he has to restore his honor. Then a glimmering within the sky draws his attention. He will participate, because he asked. It's, like, scary how, like, dark it's getting. I don't like it. Yo! 69 is in there. Also, we're really close. Congrats, everybody. I really need to get CD-ROMs for the occasion.
It seems the stars once more have mustered wherewithal to usher in the rites. The sky grows dimmer by the day. An age is ending. Surely you must know by now that you shall never all be free. Yet still you struggle to fulfill some senseless plan. But I digress, of course. Some of us still honor the tradition. Some of us hold dear the teachings of the scribes.
Gilman! Still not abandoned by your new friends like all of your other duties and responsibilities. Sir Deluge wrestles with his mask for a time. This knight is most surprised that you even have the courage even to show yourself. You speak of this courage, Sir Deluge, but this knight has so little else to say to the likes of you. That figures, Gilman. You are no knight at all. You are a teensy minnow swimming in a sea of minnows many, many times your size, and with much more honor, too. Fuck you, Sir Deluge. Literally, he's the bitch. Then something comes over Sir Gilman. But just as soon, it fades. Sir Gilman sinks away. Disgraceful! You Nightwings, you are stupid to have taken that one in, and you are no good at the rites. And another thing. We do not fear you!
Choose quickly your triumvirate.
He has to join because he wants to. Love him. Wilfred. Can I hit him? You may. What do we think? What do we think? Miss Ma'am? I think we'll do Miss Ma'am. Love her.
Out of the way.
Ugh. Ye little wretched beings would be wiser not to threaten one of ours. Come then, the Nightwings! Just show this knight how you defend the honor of that miserable minnow whom you order on guard! Get him, King.
There, commence.
Uh-oh. Oops, I have died. Uh-oh. Pass it! Portrait! Okay, this is A. This is A. Okay.
The Worm Knight somehow did it.
Has Sir Gilman fling their... No, I'm not flinging it.
The two flames now burn equally as bright. Their fire shan't survive much more of that.
Because she's thick.
Let's see you Nightwings keep this up. Resplendent. Good. Bertrude plunged into the adversary's fire.
I'm not even using Wilfred. Another most inglorious defeat is imminent. This knight can feel it in his bone. One bone? One bone? The jumps are my favorite. It's my favorite thing to do. Okay. Oh, what the?
Quite an exchange.
Okay.
You left yourselves wide open.
I was trying to pass it to Wolfred, but that clearly didn't work. Speed is... Oh, uh-oh. Okay.
From burning flame to ash.
Every time I try to use Wolfred, it goes really bad, so let's just stop that.
Tis taken.
Oops, I keep dying. Just pass it to Bertrude. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. We got it. Bertrude would never let me down. Oh, that was bad, yeah. No more Wolfred.
Nightwings once again prevail.
Bertrude?
May their
I can use Bertrude. Wolfred?
a little
That's jail. He teleports. No, that was good. Thank you.
this night's proceedings.
Curse you, Gilman! You are a fool to abandon us, and now you only twist the daggers in our backs. You still do not seem to understand, Sir Deluge. This knight is no longer beholden to the likes of you. This knight is bound only by the path toward enlightenment. Your words ring false! You are unfit to lead! Shut up! You know exactly what you are, Gilman. You call this knight a craven, yet your courage is a mere facade, and everybody knows, this knight shall see to it. Sir Gilman does not respond, though you sense the words of Sir Deluge got to him. You're so brave, King! You are literally so brave!
What is it you recall there?
The rights demand we act as one mind, in perfect unison and harmony, and free of any doubt. I have grown more accustomed to being a part of the Nightlings of today. Okay. That's hot. Okay, Bertrude. This land so rife with eldritch knowledge, long forbidden in the Commonwealth, we learn the stuff of fear itself. Aura blasts. I don't know why I'd want that. -10 to her Pyre. Sure. This is Deluge.
Now go and wallow in the downside for a while.
It's too bad his name's kind of fun to say. It's very French. Deluge. Inside the wagon, after overcoming the pirates, Wolfred is discussing aspects of the outcome with the others when the lone minstrel seeks you out. Pardon the interruption, reader, though I need to ask a moment of your time while the night is clear enough for you to see. Please, come have a look outside. Perhaps the news of your next destination may further stir the hearts of your companions. The narrator needs an asshole. Yeah, he's an asshole. Among what stars yet remained shining in the night, now one of them burns as bright as you've ever seen. So it's gotta be a liberation, right? Yeah. It's going too fast! Luckily, I used Wolfred, so if anybody gets banishment sickness, we're good. The cycle turns even more quickly now, until such time as it'll shudder to a halt. He makes a sound, then almost like a laugh. I forget myself, reader. I should not say such things. The scribes, they would say that one ought to focus on the path in front of him. When we set forth to walk along a labored path, it can be all too much if we stand back and look upon it as a whole. We may well decide to turn around. But if we begin to walk whilst casting down our gaze, whilst resisting well the urge to look too far ahead, we may make steady, careful progress. Soon enough we may arrive where we endeavored. The lone minstrel bids you a good evening. You had best retire for the night, and when first daylight comes, it shall be time again to take to the skies. I love being overdramatic while I'm reading. It's one of my favorite things to do. Sir Gilman! He's put his voice, literally the only character with a voice, is putting me through it. Sir Gilman is in a contemplative mood. He has been rather quiet, at least more than usual, ever since his confrontation with Sir Deluge. He notices you there and slides forth in a solemn manner. This night, he knows what he shall do now when all of this is over, Master Reader. We Worm Knights, we are all born and raised to prove ourselves superior to all other billions of our kind, to lead our lives, however short, with glory. From the moment we shove past our wormling brethren in their egg sacs, to the very end we are conditioned to excel, to prevail at all costs. This relentless pursuit of glory, of fame, of self-worth, it leads to most of this knight's kind to an early doom, or in the case of Sir Deluge, it leads to a life of falsehood. A life of low deceit, abusing one's fellow worm knights, shirking one's responsibility, living in constant fear. This knight cannot abide his former commander, yet pities him. There must be more to honor than to lead a life engulfed in endless conflict. He looks at you intently. This knight shall ever seek that honor out when all of this is ended, Master Reader. Thus he vows to you, and he is ever grateful that your guidance led him to this new awakening. But until such time, this knight is duty-bound unto the Nightwings. Thus, this the fulfillment of our plan, and our pursuit of freedom is to be his final quest. For what awaits him afterward is no mere quest. The honor that this knight has sought, it cannot be fully achieved through knighthood, can it? It requires something more. I trust you understand. He slithers off, his head held high, though not merely in pride. Something has changed in him. Boom! Who do we have left? Tizo, Gary, Wilfred, Bertrand. Gilman's next. I almost don't want to send Gay back at all if I get the opportunity. Because she was, like, brutalized when she was there. I think Wilfred after Gilman if I get another chance. I will be fucking happy about it. I'll probably lose that right, to be honest. If I try to send Wilfred away. The Pyre Hearts all follow in the path forged by the Underking Oars, whose many mighty deeds exceed the smallest stature that somehow contained him. His is the most spirited triumvirate, their courage unfaltering, their hearts full. They live always with vigor, and perhaps they die with it as well. They are the Underking Oars' own kind, as at home above the sea as it in it, never ceasing, ever longing as they do for something more. The Underking chose wisely for these qualities, and teaches that a life devoid of passion is a life devoid of its life itself. That burning passion is the fuel that drives the Pyre Hearts, and in turn us all. Oh yeah, he sucks. I tried to practice with him. I did. Not really hard, but I tried. And every time I tried... Please come back! What? Let's get out of here. Oh. Sandro, please! We miss you. Oh. Hey, asshole! Your wagon reels from the impact of some sort of massive object slamming into it mid-flight. False Nightwings. Orlek calls down to you from atop his wagon. Again you seek to climb that cursed mountain beneath us. Again you seek to take my rightful place. I should send you crashing down into it, that you might fall as I have. He stares down at all of you. But I shall not. Rather, we shall meet upon the summit ere the last cycle of the rites is ended. Until then, dude, go away, literally. Does that mean this is the last one? I don't want to listen to Tizo talk again. If I'm being honest. Okay. You make landing on the sacred Mount Elodiel after your encounter with Orlek. Orlek spoke the truth. He has right to gain the summit. When the time comes, Celeste shall deem him worthy and shall let him pass. While he has transgressed against the rites, he has also already been anointed and prevailed. Nothing is written in the book on this, and liberty ought already be his. For the time, it seems that he has not yet traveled to the summit. Perhaps he is still making preparation with his fellow exiles. When exactly Orlek intends to make good on his promise, he did not make clear. For now you are to confront manly in the chastity upon the summit, but first you may prepare. Seek the Worm Scribe's favor. Love you! The Beyonder Crystal seeks Wolfred! You know what that means. We're gonna be in here for an hour. She's back! Okay. Please, reader, leave me be. I ask that you leave me be. Go about your business. Go, watch the stars die out and get your idiots their freedom. And you be sure to tell that herald with whom you consort that Sandra the Unseen did her job. You tell him that. Perhaps that way he shall put in a good word, and the scribe shall finally provide for me a bit of reprieve. She falls silent for a time. Wait, what? What about what? I do not know what else to do, reader. But you remain with her, letting her draw whatever strength and comfort from your thoughts as you are able to afford. Oh, Wolfrid's scryle. That was kind of you. However, let us conduct our business. I care not for your pity. Do not come visit me again like this, without my asking. I insist. Oh, no. Upset in advance about Wolfrid's scryle, I see. Oh good, just as I was beginning to feel more bored even than usual. Yay! Who's excited for Wolfrid's scryle? Not me! You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Wolfrid. That fancy talking sap, you mean? I shall be interested to see if he has learned something since the last we sparred like this. Then let us bring him forth. Soon Wolfrid appears in heat of the summons. So it is my turn then, is it? Then let us see what we can do, my boy. Obviously me, yeah. Very clearly excited about this. He's defensive, but what does that mean, you know? Like, how am I supposed to do this by myself with defensive abilities? The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, Sap, you answer to me here. As you will, O Sandra the Unseen. Proper as ever, then. Though I wonder if you have the wherewithal that you project. Show me, then, what you can do without the benefit of those whom you would lead. And let us see if you and your lovely reader have reached a thorough understanding as of yet. Okay, I gotta figure this out. How do I cast the guy? B is the sprout. Uh-oh. We're up to a phenomenal start. Okay, we're already back. Oh, okay. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. Oh, what the heck? I forgot he doesn't sprint. I need a sprint. I need a sprint so bad. Okay. This is awful. It better be 30. No! God, okay. We got it. 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 We literally have it. Okay. That went well. I did it, but got out what caused. Okay. Did it kill him? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got him. We got him. He and I, we're homies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't jump. So I don't know what to do to get him to stop being so awful. That's jail. Okay. This is gonna be long more than anything. Oh. Okay, never mind, we got it. It's literally fine. No! Oh my god, that was bullshit. Okay, I'm basically God, so jot that down. Uh-oh. Oh, man! God is dead. This sucks. Okay, die. Kill yourself. Okay. One more. One more and we're good. This isn't... It's just long, you know? Uh-oh. Kind of my bad, to be honest. Okay, that also kind of my bad. Okay, I need to kill them first. Kill him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was me. That was cruel. That was animal cruelty. I am the animal. Uh-oh. We made it! Never mind. We got it. Woo! I am grateful for the privilege of your time, good Sandra. Flattery shall never get you anywhere with me, sap. Nonetheless, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thank you. First try! Hell yeah! It was a bit of a long try, but we got it nonetheless. Those congratulations are in order. To you and to your lovely... Okay, lovely reader. Now farewell. Oh my god. Have fun. Be right back. I had not seen that Sandra in some time. She has not changed a bit. But it would seem that she has left something for us, did she? Thank God. Wilfred may have a little treat as a treat. I hope it's sprint. Farther! Oh! Awesome! Thanks! I want to go farther. For sure. No, that's literally the worst thing you could tell me. Later that afternoon, you accompany Wilfred through the old masonry of Temple Cistern to the monument of the Under King Oris. Faith is all that brought me this way, and yet I have a great fear about the outcome of our plan. So many here and in the Commonwealth have put their faith in it, but that should we fail? But no, we will not have failed. We will not have failed. You return to the wagon after he's finished paying his respects. The summit awaits, but first there is time to continue practicing your vocations. I guess I can mess with Wilfred. Certainly, I would appreciate your point of view. You illustrate to Wilfred some of the intricacies of the rites, focusing on how all three in a triumvirate can move and act as one of mind. You sense he grasps some of the concepts. Just so, I must say, my boy, your understanding of the rites is more than I expected. I know you've been here longer, but can you chill for like 10 seconds? Alright. Oh, we have stopped. A messenger imp with news and rumors from the other side comes huffing towards your wagon, here in the great heights of Mount Elodial. You let it in and offer some light refreshment as Ruki would have done. The imp's message turns out to be about him. You learn Ruki's past transgressions have all been forgiven since his return to the Commonwealth. He was even offered a well-appointed home in place of business. It must have represented just the kind of lavish lifestyle that Ruki always claimed to have for himself and his extended family. Eventually, and somewhat reluctantly, however, he refused the gifts. Instead, he tracked down Wolfred's agents and gave them ample information, thus emboldening their ranks. The last bit of the message sounds as though it was described word for word from something Ruki said. It simply reads, "The rest of you better get back here soon or else." You thank the messenger in for the report. Soon it has all your companions talking. Don't you think he must have been sad to have turned down a house? I hope he isn't sad. We understand this Ruki holds no small degree of influence, at least among his kind. I had every faith that our friend Ruki would stand tall and rise to the occasion. Ah, the noble Ruki! He sets a shining example unto us all! Harry Cree! Tizo is happy to learn that Ruki has joined the revolution in the Commonwealth. The news of Ruki's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. The messenger imp accepts some scraps to eat from you and rushes off. Ruki! Miss him! Ugh, I miss Headwind. But it's fine. They're free now. You will return once more to the Scribe's Gate, where the Gate Guardian awaits under a dim sky. The exiles of the Nightwings and you, Tariq, this is to be one of our final meetings. Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings are prepared, and afterwards I would have words with you in private, if you please. It seems to me rather late for words now, Tariq, but I shall hear them once your charges cross the gate. Now, all of you come forth. Please state your names and what it is that you seek whilst crossing the Scribe's Gate. Once more, you and your companions cross the Scribe's Gate one after another, and once more you follow them in turn. Celeste regards you all, then waves you through towards the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. And Tariq, I, Celeste, you may rejoin the others in a while. For now, I would hear those words of yours. Certainly, Celeste. Everyone, I shall see you shortly. One more for bingo? Congratulations on your one more for bingo. I guess the words are singing. I do not like the lyrical songs in Pyre. Oh, hey guys, it's gotten real cool up here. It's worth it, let me tell you, got a lot of customers been stopping by. Okay, I may have been exaggerating just a little, since I've been waiting here a little while, I guess. But are you buying anything? I hope so. These are permanent, but I am not interested. I love you. Be seeing you around then, Okay. We got it. It's Sir Gilman's time. It's Sir Gilman's turn. He gets to go. The time has come again to deliver one of your fellow exiles to a homecoming in the Commonwealth, lest your adversaries, the Chastity, achieve the same instead. The lone minstrel has returned, and approaches you as you await the signal from the stars. There is something that I wish to ask you, reader, something which ordinarily would not be my place to discuss in detail. You observe the stars, if you would not mind my asking you in such a direct manner. How many liberation rights are you supposing yet remain? I think there's 2, to be honest. You tell him the only logical deduction which you have been able to make based on all of your readings of the stars of late, there shall be one final liberation right after tonight. I concur with your evaluation, reader, sir. I wish to make certain that you are aware so that you and the Nightwings may make the most of your remaining time together thus. As to what shall happen once the final liberation rite is ended, we soon both shall find out. But lo, it seems we are called upon once more. Look forth. If I had answered 1, would this have been the last one? Do you think? Just something to consider. I know, but it's fine. I've made my choices and I stand firm in them. It's Sir Gilman this round and then Wolfred next round. Because obviously we're gonna win. Of course.
Ask that you think back for just a moment.
Okay, sorry, I'm gonna let it read.
When you first looked upon the Book of Rites, think back upon the words that it revealed. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Oblige the voice that tells you more.
No.
Would that the scribes were here among us still. I would not sing your praises to them, rest assured. I trust that you shall savor this occasion. You shan't have to oblige me for much longer.
Good. The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Okay, what was I saying before? Okay, welcome back. I forgot what I was saying before. I concur. The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the chastity, come forward and declare yourself and pay respects, any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. Manly flourishes under the grounds and grasps his mask in his spindly fingers. Warmest salutations to you all upon this blessed eve. I am H. Manly Tinderstoff, and I must say that I am very moved to be a part of these proceedings. It shall be my humblest of privileges to return quite soon, I hope, unto the Commonwealth, where I shall dedicate myself in full toward to the betterment of that society. Manly, boo! Tomato. He sucks. I long to be a part of this. Maybe, but I don't remember what specifically I was gonna say. I long to be a part of this glorious tradition even when my freedom is rightfully restored, for it is not the case that exiles such as we are called upon to lead. How you govern in your commonwealth is not our business here. Your intentions so mean nothing if you do not prevail in this right, Manly Tinderstoff. Oh, but I meant no offense at all. I shall serve well in these rights, I promise. Why, I should think I shall be sending many exiles here into the downside to replace me. I can think of quite a few who I think would benefit from experiencing this wonderful tradition for themselves. Then Manly covers his face again. Now, as for you, Nightwings, make no attempt to undermine me here, and nothing shall befall you or your loved ones in the Commonwealth. Is it a deal? He's, awful. That's jail. Nightwings, your choice. In whose name shall you conduct this liberation rite? I wish you the wisdom of the scribes in making your choice, reader. And I wish you to come prepare our song with me, Tariq. They picked one of the
Shall you attempt to send home this time?
Maybe that was it. Maybe that was all I was gonna ask. Oh, he's not eligible yet? He's not eligible yet? Oh, she's not either. Uh-oh. Okay, it's Sir Gilman.
Sir Gilman.
We don't want him anyway. Has this knight at last regained his honor? Now let us find out.
Who shall be at his side?
Tizo. And honestly, Bertrude as well. Krakirihi. Tizo's determined to help the Nightwings prevail in the liberation rite. Not specifically Gilman. Wow. Yay, Sir Gilman! Okay. Bertrand, love you, queen! We shall lend our support to that one then. Ugh, love her. Now it begins. Do me this favor, if you please, and stand aside like a good sport there, I promise to reward you handsomely once I am free. Let's fucking go!
Commence.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Ah. Dropped it, bitch. Uh-oh. I got my best characters over here. Oh, what's this now? It seems to me the scribes so enjoy our company, the entertainment we provide, that they have deigned to reignite our pyres. Observe! Something stirs in the sky. If the heavens are to rain and reignite your pyres, then the rite shall continue, ere one pyre or the other is put out. Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh. Thank you! I'm not happy about it. Being get it, Big B! Love her! Okay, that's animal cruelty. I'm the animal! God damn it. That's jail. Oh shit. Oh, motherfucker. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm not happy about it, but... Never mind, got it. I'm basically Jesus. Okay, let's go, queen. Let's fucking get it, y'all. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind, it's fine.
And there it is, at last. The blasted Nightwings proved their worth.
And Sir Gilman is free!
They defeated utterly.
We did it! I don't have to read his voice anymore.
Thus ends the liberation.
Hey, Sir Gilman, your honor!
And thus, the scribes have chosen
Love him!
the exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free. Absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
It feels really good. Thank you for asking. I am pretty good at video games. Why, this is an utter outrage! Have you any idea what you've done, you ingrates? Sir Gilman stares at nothing in particular. You sense he is taking in what has transpired and what it means for him. So then, this night, he is to be free? He is to be free? Nay, but that would mean... Why, that would mean his honor is restored. One cannot go back unto our Commonwealth by any other means. This knight's exile was self-wrought, his disgrace profound. That he has been atoned under the eye of the Underking and those of all his noble comrades. He begins to grow very emotional and then... God bless you all! He loves you all, that you would strive for him and let him join your noble quest. This knight does not feel as though he is deserving of this outcome, yet the result appears inarguable. Even now, this knight is drawn into the Shimmer Pool. Our time grows brief. Therefore, know this, beloved friends. This knight shall ever strive on your behalf there in the Commonwealth. Though his honor may have been restored, his true journey only now begins. And so, good night, friends of the Nightwings, this night must now bid you farewell. However, the bonds we formed shan't be broken by mere distance. Nay! Strive on, good friends! Strive on! You can hear Sir Gilman as he vanishes into the Shimmer Pool. If this lowly knight could have achieved such glory, surely you all can. For now, farewell! Farewell! He's so silly, his heart eye is one of my favorite things. I literally... I love him. Love you, Gilman! I miss you!
Nearly at an end.
Thanks. For like the... Hurrah! Yeah, yeah, yeah! A hidden power, a terrible, unbridled fury seems to have awakened within Tizo. Squeaky, huh? In all, he seems very enthusiastic about it. Huh? What a little guy! Implode, I never used that. Sure, I don't know what that is, but do that, I guess. I'm As much as I love Sir Gilman, I'm a little glad he's gone so I don't have to read any more of his dialogue. I got a little excited about it. You prevailed in the liberation right against the chastity. Already does the Black Wagon feel quieter than usual without Sir Gilman, who returned to the Commonwealth. You overhear some of your companions reflecting on this. Tizo is sad that Sir Gilman is no longer here, yet happy for him. We shall make do without him here. No, you wonder who, if anyone among you, shall be the next to go. It really is. I start yelling. He is my beloved, so he deserves a little loudness as a treat. The last light of the stars still shines for us above. At this point, what is to become of our plan needn't be the subject of our speculation. I trust that we'll learn the outcome soon enough. Our actions to this point shall pave the way, perhaps our faith as well. So for now, let's focus on this. We stand upon the brink of the last turn of the cycle of the rites. Soon we shall have a final chance to get one of you home. Now, reader, up for a little stargazing? Let's see where in the downside we shall be returning for these final rites. You turn back toward the darkness, to look upon the last few stars still too stubborn to relinquish their light. Haub? Goal, I think? Yeah. Okay, I'll let you pick this time, huh? Haub? Sir Deluge. Tempers. Or the Dissidents. Who do we think? We haven't fought this guy in a minute. Goal? Okay. I really gotta add the soundtrack. This soundtrack to my stream playlist. Once more you are to face the Tempers, then although I wonder. Me too! Just to show him that we saved Sir Gilman. Once more you are to face the Tempers, then although I wonder. He hesitates before saying anything further. You cannot sense his thoughts. I apologize. I was lost in thought there for a moment. Let us make way for the Ridge of Goal when everyone is feeling more refreshed as much as possible. Refreshed. Okay. Big Bertrude! She's one of my favorite characters to play now. It's really funny how that works out. Anyway, following the successful outcome of the Liberation Rite, you find Bertrude muttering something to herself. You hear some of the words as you approach. Should thou seekest darkness, then nightfall may come in thee time. Should thou seekest courage, then may bravery soon bloom within thy heart. Shouldst thou seekest water, then may the oceans open wide for thee. Should thou seekest fortune, then. You recognize it as the Bog Benediction, though you have never heard it said aloud. Then Bertrude sees you there and cuts short the chant. Cuts short the chant? That one was embarrassing. Care thee to explain thy presence, reading one? We were amidst an invocation, which must now begin anew. 'Tis for the Worm Knight, if thou needest know, to speed him on his homeward journey. They were friends, kind of. The Worm Knights are a distant kin. Unlike their ilk, ours have but a passing interest in the sea. There within the depths we have long seen that which is to be seen. Nevertheless, the distant kin is kin. No, Bertrude! That foolish Worm Knight, surely he could have never survived his years if not for divine aid. Thus we provide him more? Then perhaps the Worm Knight, easily underestimated as he is, perhaps he shall turn out to be of some small benefit as part of Sandalwood's designs. She glares at you intently for a moment. Mistake thee not these actions for affection, nor for a longing for the loudness of this place to escalate ever again to the volume such as only his incessant shouting could achieve. Now leave us, reading one. The invocation must be finished ere if the Worm Knight finally arrives upon the shores beyond this land before his homecoming. She turns away from you and begins her chant again. Should thou seekest shelter, then may the elements be merciful to thee. Shouldst thou seekest kinship, then make thy kin hold memory of thee. Should thou seekest darkness. You leave her to the benediction. The Worm Knight's absence is already felt. You know, however, that he will strive with all his might on your behalf there, on the other side. Okay, I love him. He's my favorite for sure. Reader, though you shall always bear a burden, it is much lighter than the burden of the lonesome exile. Go forth and become free, then join with others such as you, and lead with mercy, continuing to demonstrate your worth, and knowing that the Empire's fall formed the foundation of our Commonwealth. You shall cease to be a reader and become a voice both to the free and to your successors here, who shall take up this book when you no longer need it. The cycle of the rites shall see to it that you and others like you shall be liberated ere the coming of another age. May the stars shine ever brightly on us all. Weird. I didn't know we would become a voice. I thought we didn't get to be free. Sandra, I miss you. Ooh, what's that? Oh. What was this? It was something else before, wasn't it? Doesn't matter. Solar Show! My beloved! It's sad that all their stuff sticks around, like Headwinds Pans and her Moonshine. It is daybreak. You are to set forth now for the Ridge of Gold, for what appears to be the final time. Thereafter, you shall return here for one last exile's final chance at liberty. Your flight takes you near to where you breached past Stormwall into Deathless Tempest. Me too. At this point, it's just picking. I'm leaning towards Volfred just because it makes the most sense to me. Because Gay was like not happy back home. Tizo never lived in the Commonwealth in the first place, so it's like whatever. And Big Bertrude doesn't care. So at that point, Volfred seems to make the most sense to me. Your flight takes you near to where you breach past Stormwall into the Deathless Tempest. With the climate in the downside intensifying, you wonder if the storm has spilled forth from its confines and started to ravage other regions of the land. Weird. Getting funky with it. Getting funky with it. Volfred, yeah, Volfred feels the most correct. Alright, Hollow Root, Tizo, or Gay. What do we think, Tizo or Gay? Tizo? Aye aye. Together with Tizo, you venture forth into the untamed reaches of Hollowroot to ensure the path is clear and to check for anything of value. Scream, yeah! Tizo seems happy to be out and about for a change. You sense Tizo's spirits lightened to some extent. The survey is brief and uneventful, leaving you with time enough to pursue your vocations on your return. It's gotta be Volfred. Because I don't know if he'll have the opportunity to be free when we fucking get there. I should be interested to see which lessons you have taken from the book. You sit down with Volfred to go over some of the subtler aspects of the rites, such as the state of banishment and how to return from it. You sense he is beginning to understand. Banishment as failure is a time for careful introspection. He is not getting very far, and it's making me really fucking nervous. Volfred has to play this one. I don't know how to get him further, you know? I kind of, didn't expect to have the opportunity to let him out, if I'm being honest. Oh, hey guys. You know, it seems so awful quiet now. I gotta say, without that slippery little character that used to hang around with you, I mean. Talks like this a lot! Know what I mean? So we found that honor thing he's always going on about. Honor? Always going on about. We don't got that in stock just now. Ooh. No. Selling them makes me so sad! Honor! Love you, Falcon Run, for being so silly. That's how you get a repeat customer there, Dad. You give him a deal. Let me go in here. Read a bit. Skim. Ailments in the downside often give no warning when they strike. Those who keep moving and make no attempt to settle, they reduce their risks. The affliction come in multiple varieties. In the bogs of flagging hands, a pallor tends to sink into the skin, and then into the mind. The nauseating sea of Solis north is difficult for some to tolerate. Very hot or very cold environs bring their own specific side effects. My coat is not as lustrous now. My fangs are long. Like all aspects of the downside, all these ailments share a purpose. To test your body, mind, and spirit. They only appear to harm. Accept them, surpass them, move on. You're fully raised. You are not. Here, take this. Are you you're fully raised. Oh, they're all fully raised. God bless you. Okay. Oh. Honor. After making all the necessary preparations amid the windswept fields of the Ridge of Gold, you and your companions await the commencement of the rites. It is quieter even than usual at the onset of such events. The lone minstrel appears, bearing some sort of news. I have checked, and it appears as though the Templars have not yet arrived, reader sir. There is no sign of Ignarius or anyone. Their sigil is not set, either. If what he says is true, your adversaries are not present, then you presume the rites cannot commence. However, the stars in themselves soon indicate you are mistaken. Go away, Oralek. I hate you. Oralek die challenge. Literally impossible difficulty. Considering he was supposed to the other day. And by the other day, I mean, you know, years ago.
Reader.
Die again, yeah?
Your home. Today it is aflame. Much like a stack of books. Aflame because of you. Because of your outlandish plan.
With a capital P.
Not that you care. Not that you shall live to see this place again.
Are you trying to kill me?
Revolution shan't succeed. Though by all means, keep trying. As for myself, I shall enjoy presiding over these remaining rites.
The rite is set to commence, but your adversaries they have failed to show. Unfortunate, but understandable. They knew that they would never make it to another liberation rite. I cannot blame them for not wanting to participate just for the sake of it. Indeed, as the rite are drawing to a close, some of the triumvirates who you have met, perhaps they are beginning to decide the stars are not worth heeding any longer. Ignarius, you wonder whether he would give up on the rites like that. He did seem rather disaffected at having failed in the liberation rite before. Perhaps he did finally decide to quit for good. In any case, we have begun the ceremony here, and so I ask that we end it.
Who shall it be this time? Volfred. Tizo. Bertrude. The choice is cast.
We take no pleasure snuffing out a flame disowned. What's the catch?
Lo, even your adversaries have abandoned you. And it is done. The Nightwings prevail by default.
Okay, that's weird.
Their adversaries even care.
My only hope is that our would-be adversaries find some peace. That was really weird. I didn't like that at all.
Teachings of the scribes.
Okay, but you could have given me some Wolfred points, huh? Just a few? Just a few Wolfred points?
To be another one.
Well, it's already a liberation rate, isn't it? Like, no one speaks further of the Templars back the Black Wagon. Everyone is instead preoccupied with the rite that is to come. Is it true, then? This is going to be our last chance to go home? I'm afraid so. Our plan is an imperfect one, yet here we are faced with this vital opportunity. He looks over to you. Reader, my boy, please go see for yourself. I think we all know where we are headed next, and I suspect I know whom we shall face when we arrive. Or like, go to jail challenge! Just a little smidge, just a little. The others turn to you as well. You turn toward the wagon's door. You know what you shall see out there. Now, however, the time has come to face it. The dim and fading light of the final star still pierces through the darkness, demanding your attention, guiding you toward the endpoint of your path. The song fucks. Fucking Orlek, yeah. Jail. Gotta get a little funky with it on the way there. You are summoned to the Fall of Sliam for your 7th and final liberation rite. 7th. It's time to get funky! I guess we have been through 7, but I fucked up one of them. Oops! You're summoned to the Fall of Sliam, your 7th and final liberation rite. Thus shall the cycle of the rites be ended for an age. You sense that if the rites ever shall commence again, it shall not be during your lifetime, or that of any of your companions, even the longest-lived ones. The stars reveal to you one thing more. The adversary whom you face shall be Orlek. Already he has crossed the Scribe's Gate and awaits your arrival. If the 8 scribes created the Nightwings in their own likeness, perhaps it is only fitting that the Nightwings should, in the end, be forced to face themselves. Orlek, curse this damnable cycle, that it must pit us against him in this, our final chance. We got all the good people. Love everybody. However, we got the main 3 out, which I deeply cared about since they kind of started it, you know. And then we got Gilman out, my beloved. Pamitha wasn't around long enough for me to care about her as much as I could. Gilman, my beloved. Let us retire for the night. We shall not have many chances more for rest before our journey's ended. The group disperses as exhaustion sets in. At dawn, you fly to Mount Elodiel to make a final effort to achieve your plan, to get somebody home. But who? We've already discussed it. Mur, the Horned One, formed the Templars upon his own ideals. Ingrained in this triumvirate are basic truths about the dual roles of strength and gentleness. The Horned One, he has had a dualistic nature for as long as he and I consider each a friend. The stories I'm told about Mur's youth describe no one I know. All of us are capable of more. I once was an imp that could not write. Mur was once a man that could not think. The Templars were once an ordinary folk. Now they rise to greatness, always striving, never overreaching. They are not like Mur himself. Rather, they are what Mur wished he could be. Sandra, you are running out of opportunities to speak to me. I better get some closure with her, otherwise I'm going to be mad. Okay, I'm not happy about it. Maybe we take a little pit stop so I can talk to Wilfred. Oh.
Foolish reader, your so-called friends, you are accomplice to their hateful plot.
Yeah.
They are exploiting.
Viva!
You shall never have your freedom.
I'm good with that, to be honest. By dawn, you are already up and about. After a troubled slumber, the Black Wagon is prepared for its final voyage to the Fall of Sliam. No one speaks. Gotta get a little funky with it. Oh, just kidding. As you, as you, as you looked into the skies, the lone minstrel raises his voice, cutting through the somber mood. Reader, a certain olden ballad comes to mind just now. I think it may befit the circumstance. Oh. Happy 9:05, everybody. Perhaps it may help to pass the time along our flight. Would you mind it very much if I were to play this song for the Nightwings? By all means, go ahead. Song? Thank you for your happy 9:05s. It is appreciated as always. You urge the lone minstrel to play his ballad so that all among you might hear it. He begins without another word. I can't sprint, which is really funny. Ooh, get a little funky with it. Get a little funky. This is all I have right now. That was scary. Oh, it was on purpose. I thought I stopped it. I was like, hello? As the wagon soars across the skies above Waking Wood, you notice Wilfred appears lost in thought. You cannot sense straight away what he's thinking. Do not mind me, reader. It is simply that being here in this vicinity, it brings back a lot of memories, and it gives you much to ponder. I hid within those woods for many, many years, making preparations for our plan. I cast aside my raiments and became untraceable. There I waited for the plan to germinate, so it means a lot now to be here above this place at last. Quite the view, wouldn't you say, my boy? Can I look at other places? I'm a little curious. It doesn't look like at all. Doggy wanted to go outside. I hope Doggy had a good time. And they said that they wouldn't be able to in their lifetime. So anybody we have alive now wouldn't be alive when it would happen next. So it's not gonna happen for anybody. Basically was the implication. Tizo. Gay. I would send Gay back if I can't send Wilfred back. Sparky. Oh, good. I'm glad. You touch down amid the sublime grandeur of Mount Elodiel to make pilgrimage to the summit for one last time. There, one last liberation rite shall soon commence. There, one last exile shall regain his or her freedom. All others shall remain to carry out their sentences here on the Dawnside for the remainder of their lives. And in the Commonwealth, the plan of which you are all a part shall come to fruition or shall be suppressed. So I'm okay. Me too, to be honest. What the fuck was that? That was funky. After having landed, you joined Gay on an expedition to the monument of Jolmer Manymain for what is likely to be the final time. Glory to the 8 scribes, for you have chosen me to be a witness to the ending of the cycle of the rites. We have followed on your path, and in your path, and now we have arrived upon the site at which the cycle first began. Always have we done our utmost to honor you and honor the traditions you described within the sacred book, which one day I should like to read myself. Whatever shall transpire in the coming rites, it is your will, and I shall accept it, even as I strive with all my heart for my friends. Soon she is finished. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Jolmer Manymain has shown you favor. At dawn you shall begin your last ascent. For now, your vocations may occupy what little time you have to spare. Oh, somebody wants to talk to me. Gay, my beloved, how are you doing? Gay seems to be speaking to herself again. She is unaware of your presence, or shows no sign of it, at least. Mercy, freedom, they are intertwined. Mercy shall engender union among all our different kind. Mercy shall engender union among all our different kind. She was reciting passages from the Book of Rites, though to your knowledge she cannot read. Freedom to the worthy. The Downside cannot let us all go free, thus freedom to the worthy. Is that not so, Saint Triesta. Is that not the conclusion which you formed with your 7 most trusted friends? She pauses for a while, as though listening, and nods her head from time to time. Yes, I see, I see. I see. Well, I am ever grateful to you, Saint Triesta, for your guidance and your presence. And I wish all of your friends safe passage there among the stars. It must be so very beautiful out there. With your wings, you can fly freely, can't you, Saint? You can visit me at any time. Come and go as you please from the stars all the way here. You do not need a pair of wings in order to be free. I know, and yet sometimes I wish I was like you or Miss Pamitha. But I know I am the way I am, because I'm meant to be this way, and I know that you are always watching. So thank you, Saint Triestatis. Thank you, and your friends. She wanders out in the afternoon, leaving you there to consider her words. In the Commonwealth, her unwavering faith in the 8 scribes would have been seen as delusion. Such prayer or communion was forbidden. The scribes were mythical figures, but even they worshipped the stars, and it was the stars that lighted the way for the founders of the Commonwealth, or so its leaders taught. Sandra? Whew, that was scary. Thought the game was gonna crash there for a second. She's alright, though. Okay. It may crash yet. Okay. Anyway, she's fine. She's fine. Sandra got a little upset at me and almost crashed the game, it seems. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. You and Wolfred spend some time reviewing some of the specific aspects of the rites, such as the properties of the aura. You sense he gained something from it. Oh, thank God. Okay. Is that good enough, though? Is the question. Long did I bide my time in anticipation that one day the Nightwings would reform under a common cause. To be a part of it myself, it nourishes the spirit. How come he only gets 1, 2... Never mind, this makes sense. Sprout, that's stupid. I never fucking use Sprout. Please die. Shields his allies as well. Hastening how quickly he returns from banishment. I am looking, I see it. Well observed, I have to say, my boy. We're getting really close. Ah! Everyone keep it together. Everyone keep it together. We didn't make it. What the fuck? Oh. What was Sir Gilman doing? Deep in the solemn beauty of Mount Elodiel, you find a messenger imp looking to bring you the latest news and rumors from the other side. This time around, the imp brings tidings of Sir Gilman and what happened to him since his liberation at the False Lamb, when at last his self-imposed exile came to an end. You learn that his return to the Commonwealth was met with much rejoicing, and that before long he was promoted to the rank of Veiled Captain on the Blood Border. And yet, with the tears welling in his eye, he did refuse the post, stating he no longer had the heart to fight against the Highwing remnants as he once did. Whoops. Hey! Good, I'm glad you're keeping it together. We got it. He then cast down his helmet, and when next anyone saw him, he was among Wolfred's agents, having joined the revolution to reshape the Commonwealth from within. You thank the messenger imp for the report and salute it crisply, as surely Gilman would have. Soon the news has everyone in the wagon talking. She is really not happy with me right now. I might get it saved and then shut her down and then open her back up again. Because she's... That's my boy, Sir Gil... He had me going for a second there. The way they worded it, I was like... You mean he joined? Do you think that one day I can be as brave as him? Because I don't always think I can. Grahaha! Tizo feels inspired by the news of Gilman's selfless actions. Noble Gilman made the gallant choice, it seems. Our plan comes closer to fruition through his good example and support. The tears he shed ought have been bottled, and thus set aside for use in various selves. The news of Gilman's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. You stand before the scribe's gate with your companions. The gate guardian is there as ever, but you sense something different in her. The exiles of the Nightwings, we shall not meet again after this coming rite. Tariq and I, it shall be time we take our rest, I think. Greetings, Celeste. I would tell you that the Nightwings are prepared, though this time I am uncertain amongst anyone. Uncertain anyone amongst us feels thus. We have a duty to uphold, Tariq. And then what, Celeste? And then nothing, not for the rights or us, not until the dawn of a new age. Now, Nightwing, step forward. Please state your names and what it is you seek while crossing the scribe's gate. One by one, your fellow exiles approach her, now with sureness in their step. If I may, my name is Wilfred Sandalwood. I long as yet to see an age where freedom is one's birthright, and no longer are good people such as these forced to contend for it. Oh, my name is Gay, and I am here because the scribes, this is the path they have shown me, and all of us. I like it when they call to me. Krahaha! Tizo believes that his ancestors are watching over the Nightwings and seeks to live up to their legacy. We are called Big Bertrude. We seek to fulfill the plan of Sandalwood, for we are fond of him and his beliefs, and then to go about our business. Finally, you step forth once more, you, a common wanderer who vowed to help his friends be free again, and who managed to come this far with this group. The gate guardian observes you for a moment, then motions past the archway toward the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Except for you, Tariq. You stay right there. I thought you said, the rites are not yet ended, Tariq. He looks to you, then over to the rest of you. Pardon me, everyone. I shall be there when the stars align. The gate guardian and the lone minstrel remain together as the rest of you depart. Okay, can I listen into the... I am eavesdropping. I am listening to what they have to say. Okay, can I get a little let me listen, yeah. Okay, my computer's not happy. Consider turning with the what? You have gained the summit of Mount Elodiel for the 7th time, the final time in which any of you shall have a chance to leave the downside. The Beyonder Crystal seeks me! Okay, I need to shut the game down for a second. She is really angry with me right now. Consider turning down... It's a faster coding preset. This is such a bad time for my computer to be doing this to me right now. Because it's like glitching over here too. The frames aren't dropping, but it's not happy with me. I wonder what's going on. I've never had any issues before of this variety. Stay on computer, please. Yeah, I haven't even been on all day. Okay, whew. We made it somehow. I don't know how. Okay. I need to look into this. I don't know why it's angry with me. The computer doesn't want game to end, apparently. Open. Google open. Please? Maybe not. Maybe I'll Google it on my phone. Okay. That's embarrassing. Don't look at that. I'm not the chicken. Oh, good. Another VOD has been blocked. Really fucking sick. Okay, actually, Chrome, you may kill my computer. Uh-oh, I have opened 2 tabs, so that's good. Okay. Encoding overloaded OBS. Perfect. Honest server, meaning your computer can't encode your video fast enough to maintain